Okay folks, so this is my first layout update that I'll be able to finally do. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. It's just looks almost like a tabletop, and that's basically all I've gotten so far. But I've actually gotten two into this size, and then I got two in about half of the size larger, and they're going to be for the middle sections. But for the time being, this is all I've gotten so far, and I wanted to kind of show you my concept of how I've got it pretty much worked out. And as you can see, I got one side that was pretty much closed off with a little lip on the end, and then I got one end that is completely open. Now the purpose of that is I'm planning on putting some legs what I plan on doing is putting some legs right here on this side and have them fold up this way, and then once I set the table up, have them fold out, and then that way this one side is leaning up on the support on the other side, such as this part here. I don't know how well that's going to work, but in my mind concept, I thought it might work out pretty well. I know I haven't mentioned this as far as what I plan on doing scenery wise as far as the layout, but I've actually come up with a couple areas that I wanted to model, and a couple of them have been Thomas Viaduct, Port of Rock Station, Harper Ferry, West Virginia, and the Martinsburg B&O Roundhouse and Station in Martinsburg, West Virginia. I've been thinking about maybe even doing Sand Patch, but I haven't really thought of that quite yet as far as what I wanted to do with that. But I guess that'll be when the time comes. See how I like that concept. But sorry about that. Suppose I'm shaking a little bit. I don't know why. I guess because it's 90 degrees out here. But for the time being, this is all I got right now. Eventually, I'm gonna get foam again. I got one section of foam done on the one section of the layout, but I was just testing it out, see how the foam hold up, and so far it's been pretty good. I've had it outside in almost 90-degree weather like today, and then I've had it inside where temperature changes quite frequently, but it seems to be holding up pretty well, which is a good thing. That's what I've been wanting to do. So as far as the Chessie Safety Express, I'm pretty much hauled off on it for the time being. Eventually I'm going to get a couple people to maybe help me as far as some equipment that might need to be specialized, and as far as what the heck is the word I'm thinking of here, kit bashing. Some of them are going to need some kit bashing deeply, pretty bad, and one car that I've been searching for and I cannot seem to find it is the Superdome for the CSE 81 Express. If any of you got any kind of leads on it, I would be very grateful. I would very much appreciate it. But as far as right now, this is pretty much all I've been doing. As you can see, I got some T21, I think it's called T21 or T28 or something, wood. And I got some regular 2x4s, which I pretty much just nailed together. And you see, as I got it pretty much, they're actually pretty darn sturdy. I mean, for me being able to build my first layout, it's pretty darn sturdy. And they're a little heavy. Don't get me wrong, it's wood. It's a little heavy, but especially the larger size ones. This is the small end, but which is good, really. I kind of wanted them to be heavy because I'm going to be moving them in and out pretty much